Hello, my name is Alexandra Mehlhase. I work at the ASU. I recently moved here from Berlin, Germany, where I taught software engineering for about 6 years. Now I've been teaching here for a while. I've taught some courses in the software engineering department, and now I'm the course coordinator for the course 415, which this video is about. The course topic is basically requirements engineering, so it basically means how to understand or how to find out what the user or the stakeholders actually want. Sounds pretty easy, but it's actually pretty complicated because often the user doesn't know what he or she wants. The stakeholders might not really know what the requirements exactly are. And even if they do, it doesn't mean that you understand fully what they want to do. So this is what this course is about. It's for your senior year, so we expect you to know about software design, about software quality practices, so you can use that knowledge for creating requirements. The main topics are requirement elicitation, basically meaning trying to find out what the user wants. Then requirements analysis, meaning you want to find a communication model which you can use to talk with the user and stakeholders and the implementers, so you're all on the same basis and understand what you're talking about. The next thing is requirements validations, basically meaning checking your requirements if they are realistic, consistent, and if they are complete. And the last part is requirements management, basically meaning how do you cope with change? What happens if your requirements change? This might mean your whole development process, design and implementation has to change, so that it is necessary to have a process for that. Basically how this course works, it is a part of the software enterprise, so it's project-based, so we'll cover a topic in a lecture, then you'll have an assignment, usually individual, and you'll apply the concept we've just talked about in your project, in a semester-long project in a team. Let's talk about the prerequisites of this course. Basically, you should know what we covered in 316. 316 was about software quality practices, so how to make sure that your software adheres to quality, that it is maintainable, that it is tested, and so forth. And a prerequisite of 316 is actually 315, which covers design. And design is actually usually the next step after doing the requirements engineering part. I think it is important to know the design and software quality practices before covering the requirements engineering, because this way you know why requirements engineering is so important, and you understand how you would like to have your requirements, how they should look like, so you can develop a good design. Because a design is not worth much if it doesn't cover everything that is needed, so it doesn't cover the requirements. So now we'll cover how do you get good requirements to do a good design and then a good implementation and have a good software quality project. The next thing I want to talk about is the degree outcomes for this course. Mainly, we'll cover technical competency, computing professionalism, and design. So we'll look at different practices and theory and practice for developing good requirements. We'll look at different tools that are used for the requirements analysis, like we'll look at UML diagrams and create a UML model for our analysis. We'll use two tools for that. We'll use tools to write our requirements, so we have a tool component in there. There will be design in there because you need to design your UML diagrams and make sure they are consistent. So it covers all of these degree outcomes. It'll also cover teamwork and communication, because you'll, again, like in the other software enterprise courses, you'll do a group project, so you'll communicate with each other. You will need to work as a team to reach your goals. You might also need to talk with other teams to discuss your requirements. You might also need to discuss your requirements and your ideas with external people to find out if you're covering everything that is needed in your requirements. As I mentioned before, I'm the course coordinator for 415, so I'm basically responsible for the topics covered in this course. This course was recently overdone and rehauled together with Dr. Gary. He developed the course years ago, and we now changed some things to include more industry standards, to introduce new tools, to make it better and more understandable for what you will need in practice. We'll cover a lot of theory in it, so you know the different approaches you can use for requirements engineering. So this is what I'm also responsible for as course coordinator, to make sure that it teaches you what you need to know, teaches you the theory and the practical part, so you can use it in industry or in research, whatever your goal is after you've completed your bachelor or master thesis. I'm usually available during the semester via Slack, email, or during my office hours. The information will be posted on the Blackboard page of the course. I might not always be the one teaching the course, but still I will be responsible for the topics that are covered. So if you have any feedback on the topics, any ideas how to improve the course, let me know. You're always welcome to contact me, and I'll gladly discuss what we're doing in this course or discuss ideas how to improve this course. Thank you, and I hope you have a great semester and you enjoy the course, and I hope to see you on one of my courses and maybe even in 415. Thank you.